Hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. What are we doing and where are we at? Well, what we're doing is we're sitting in the rain. But where we're at Arches, and it's raining and thundering and lightning and a little bit of sleet, and it's coming down pretty good. So I traveled up here yesterday. We were down at Monument Valley, and we did that run with Forrest Gump, and where he ended his run in the movie. And I got to Moab, and we slept outside of an abandoned Denny's, because the town of Moab you can't sleep in, and all the areas right around is like 30 minutes away for BLM land. So I asked somebody at Maverick, hey, is there a place? And it took me a while to find someone that would tell me a place I could maybe sneak into. So we just pulled into that old Denny's and went to bed because I wanted to be here before 7 o'clock in the morning. And we just made it. It was 6:59 because of the line. They were collecting money early. They don't start doing that until 7 o'clock. So I handed the guy my pass and I said, hey, I was hoping to get in here before 6:59 because if not, you need reservations to get into Arches now. I don't believe you used to have to do that, but they've started taking by reservation only. And you have to go online, get a reservation. It might say, oh, you can enter at 3 o'clock, and you're there at 8 o'clock in the morning. And so we're in the park. We're going to go hang out and see if it clears up. It's 59% chance of rain today. So we're going to see how it goes. All right. Hopefully this rain dies down. Skies part a little bit, but I'll probably just hang out and rest a little bit and till this blows over. All right. Are you ready? I'm ready. If not, we'll come back tomorrow, but it's going to be crowded. We'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, with all this rain, we're going to see maybe some, you can have flash flooding very quickly in these areas, and you can see the water running off the side there. Look at it running down. So we might see some things getting up to a place that we can just hang out. Look at the water just rushing down. That we would not see on a sunny day. So this is looking at Arches maybe a little differently. If I can keep the rain from getting on the window. Yep. I can't keep it from getting on the window. But yeah. Keep it cleared off enough so you can see. Run windshield wipers. Yeah, last time we had rain was way back in Tennessee. Oh, look at that. We got a waterfall coming down straight ahead. You can't see it. All you see is windshield wipers. Yeah, but if you look right there in the crack, it's a waterfall right there. That's rushing down only because of the rain today. So, hey, we got a waterfall. Yeah, it's turned more to, you can see all the snow and ice that's laying on the valley here. So the higher we get, the more it's changing over to snow. So we got a snow, thunder, and lightning in Arches. Okay, right there, that's actually balanced rock. So, seeing that in the rain. I just wanted to pull in here quick. Maybe I'm going to sit here. But I actually, sure. I still think I want to make it to the end of the park so that we're set up to come back if we get blue skies. You see the roads getting covered more and more, so we're going to take our time. Yeah, I can't see anything. It's all overcast and cloudy. I hope it clears up. Here's the panorama view and restrooms. Let's take our time on this turn so we don't slide. Yeah, water's laying in the road. They got snow, slush. Yeah. Yeah, I decided we are definitely going to work our way all the way across the park so that we can come back when it clears up. Because if anything, I can sleep out there and just hang out for the day. And then once this blows over, if it blows over, we're set up to work our way back. And we got all day. It's early. It's only 7:55. Oh, look at that. That's our first arch we're seeing. Oh, isn't that cool? Yeah. And windshield wipers. But that is awesome. Okay, we made it to the top of the park, and it is slowing down, but the sun's still not up yet. This is Devil's Garden Trailhead. So we just passed a campground that's up here, and that's full. So there's no reservations at all. So I'm going to pull over up here and take a break. Yeah, this is a pretty cool place. I can't imagine what it's going to look like when it gets cleared up. It did stop raining. It's still drizzling and stuff, but the hard rain and snow and sleet has stopped. So, like I said, I'm going to probably take a nap. Climb in the back here and sleep a little while, and then hopefully it'll clear up by the time I wake up. Then we'll make our way back through. This is pretty cool. All right, talk to you in a bit. Alrighty, you can see the sun's coming out. It's still cloudy, but right there's the Subaru. But let me pan you around. This is look how it's filling up. This is Devil's Garden. So we're at the very top. Now this is the trailhead. You can see it right over there is where you start. Now there's a paper that gives you all the information about the different trails that are in here. So let's go take a look at that. Yeah, so when I came in the entrance gate, they gave me this newspaper. But you can see this is the hiking trails here. So you got the trail, the distance, round trip, the time, the elevation change, and then the description. So you can kind of plan what you want to do. Now, since my stroke, I can't really do anything. But up here at this one right here, we're at Devil's Garden. So that's a 7.9 mile, 3 to 5 hours time, 286 foot of elevation, and very interesting here. So you can find out more about the hike itself as you before you plan your hike. But yeah, Devil's Garden. Yeah, just to give you an example, the description of Devil's Garden says, take at least 3 liters of water per person. The full Devil's Garden trail system includes Landscape Arch, Double O Arch, Dark Angel Arch, and the Primitive Trail. This challenging hike involves narrow ledges, steep exposures, uneven surfaces, rock scrambling, and a few trail markers. Trail guide available. Avoid when rock is wet or icy. All right, so let's get started. I think it's cleared up enough that we're going to get some good looks. It's still pretty cloudy behind us, but we're going to take a look. All right, so right there's the trailhead where everybody's getting started on that 3 to 5 mile or 3 to 5 hour hike. Yep. All right. Yeah, so we're just leaving Devil's Garden now. I'm going to be heading back towards the entrance and making stops along the way. Yeah, like I said, it's starting to blue up, but there's still a lot of clouds. But but that'll give some good contrast as well. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Yeah, so this is all eroded, and that's the hardened rock that was underneath what eroded, and that's what makes up the structures there. Yeah, so they've got these little pull-offs the whole way along, but we're gonna pull off here because I see an arch to the left. Yeah, so back that way is Devil's Arch. So there's an actual road that goes even further, and it says Private Arch back there, but this is what I saw on the left as we're coming out the road. And right over there at the very center of the screen, this is a side look at the sky view arch. So this is a little pull off here. I'm just gonna pan over here and show you the other side of the road of the valley. So look at that. Wow, that goes on for a long way. Oh, look at that little tree right there that's burnt. Looks like it was a fire came through here at one time. So this is a Skyline Arch Trail, so that's what you're gonna hike to. And you can see this picture here back in 1940, before 1940, this is what the arch looked like. And this is what it looks like today. You can see that big chunk fell off. So this is only like a half a mile to get to it. So you got to go up some steps, and then it looks like just a rough trail going up there, a little bit uneven. But it's only a half-mile round trip. I think this is one we can do. So this is the trail right here, and as you can see, it's kind of rough. You got to step up over things, but if you're walking good and you got a good gait, you know, it's easily done, and you can just take your time. This is one of the probably smoother ones. I might have a little bit of a struggle once I get up closer, because look at that, we got to climb that a little bit. All right, maybe there's steps. Okay, right there's where we just came up, and you can see down through, that's where we're coming from, but look at this. This is where we're going. All right, look at that arch. All right, let's get over there. So there's a good look at a puddle. You can see the arch right in the puddle, and I'm just gonna pan up here a little bit. Look at that. So we got some blue sky moving from left to right, so we're gonna probably wait a little bit. I wanna get a picture with it blue, not gray. All right, so yeah, look at that puddle again. Oh, that is too cool. All right, well, our effort paid off. We waited about 35 minutes for the sun to get in the or the sky to get in the reflection. So we had to wait for the gray clouds to move over, but hey, we got some pictures. Here they are, pretty awesome. And you can see the reflection of the arch in the puddle. I wish it would have been a little bluer in there, but hey, that's worth it. And then I got this one here with a log. Look at that, a piece of fallen tree that's just weathered, and just looks beautiful in front of the arch here. Yes. So you can go a little closer to it over in that little slot. So let's walk on over there. So this is a nice sandy path once you get up here, and right there's the Skyline Arch. Yeah, that's beautiful. And then look at these plants around there. Now that's an old plant there. Look at how it's all weathered at the bottom. Wow, that is incredible. So they want you to stay on the path because of all the organisms and things, the little plant life that's in the sand or growing in the desert, like these over here. You know, they're very vital to the ecosystem of the landscape. Oh, there's that prickly pear. That's, what is that, grizzly bear? Or yeah, grizzly bear, prickly pear. Look Look how long the needles are. All right, another quick pan up. Wow, amazing. So that big rock right there, I believe that's the one that was came out, that was on the corner of the arch post 1940. It fell. So that's a good look straight up at the arch. So I'm seeing a lot of lycotropin. I'll put a picture of it. It's growing on this rock here. So that's one of the organisms. Now we've got lycanthropin back in PA too. It's just a different color. So yeah, but look at that. And then there's some big old tree growth down here. All right, this is the end of the trail. Let's get walking back. You know, when you really think about it, we wouldn't get any of these pictures here if it had not rained. So, you know, sometimes we can be disappointed with certain things, but when we push forward or just wait, it turns out awesome. These pictures, this puddle would have not been here had it not rained this morning. Perfect. God is good. You can see we still got some dark clouds, but no rain. Well, there was a couple raindrops on our way back from seeing skyline arch, but yeah, let's get to our next spot. All right, so just check out my balance beam skills. Hey, Gabby, you got some competition. Yeah, so when you walk up, you come from down there, and right over there, you got to walk between those two things. I forgot to hit record when I did it. It's a little slippery, but look how high these walls are. So you're walking up in between a canyon, and it's all sand, and it says it's heavy sand walking up here, and yeah, it is, but we're getting there. So as we're walking up and approaching this one, so you can see we're walking through a slot canyon here, so it is pretty cool. So, yep, straight up. All right, we made it right up to this one here, so you can see it right there in this position right here. It's got nice lighting. You can see how yellow it is. And look how tall the wall is. All right, let's get going. All right. So you can see all the lycotropin on this wall. So yeah, it's growing, flourishing in this area. So this is that slot that we got to go down through that I said about earlier. And it's can be a tight squeeze, but it's a little slippery because there is this smooth rock right underneath there, and it's got sand on it. So I'm going to put the phone away and so I don't fall. Alrighty, so we just got done with the sand dune arch, and then out this way is Broken Arch. I'm going to walk out there just a little bit and get a picture of it. It's pretty far out there, but we got to get going. There's a lot more to see. Yeah, so you can see Broken Arch way out there. I'll overlay a picture, but yeah, this is a nice flat walk. This would be really good, but I only wanted to get one right here, so we did the sand dune. I walked out a little bit here just to get a better picture because you can't see it from the sign, so here you go. So as we pulled away from sand dune, there's another little pull off here. I just wanted to get a good picture of this too, because there you can see the sandstone columns, and way out there in the distance you can see the mountain with all the snow on it, and then you just pan across here and see where we're going down the road. Yeah, to stop again, look at that. So you can see that gray line there, and then there's one further off in the distance. That is a sedimentary layer in there. You can see it runs all across, but look at how red that is. That's amazing. All right, so we pulled into Fiery Furnace Viewpoint here, and there's a trail, and you need a permit to hike the trail. However, they do got a viewpoint, so we're gonna walk out there and see what it looks like. All right. Alrighty, here we are. So this is, we walked down the viewpoint, but this is the look at it, and look way down there. You can see somebody hiking, so they got a permit to hike it, and there's a trail, and it runs right along this ridge and then goes down in there. But look way out there. You can see that mountain out there with the snow on it. This is pretty impressive. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, so we're back in the car. So there's one last look at the fiery furnace. All right, let's get to the next spot. Yeah, so we're descending into a valley. So we're headed over to Delicate Arch. So this is bringing us down into the valley, but you can see all the different colors out there in the valley here. Really cool. I have been seeing some purple flowers. Every once in a while there's little patches of them. I'll see if I can get a picture of one, but there's no place to pull off. You can only pull off in the pull-off areas. So, yeah. Wow, yeah, there's a good look at some of the sediment that's at each level. Yeah, it's definitely changing. All right, so right there's the Delicate Arch Viewpoint Trail. And it gives you an idea of the trail. So you've got an upper trail and a lower viewing area. So we're gonna go take a look. Okay, this is the picture here of the Delicate Arch. So we didn't go up there, but way up there is the arch. So you can see it way in the distance there. And yeah, that's a lot of elevation, a walk. And I gotta apologize to you guys because, you know, with the stroke, I just can't walk that far. I'm doing the best I can to bring you as much as I can. All right, here we go. Yeah, I had to pull over real quick. So this is a quick scan. Way over there is Fiery Furnace. So that's where we were at for that viewpoint. And you can see it drops down into the valley. And then it's a long hill. And then we were out Delicate Arches way over there. So we're climbing this hill. Yep, here we go. So before we get to the window, there's this one here. It's called Garden of Eden Viewpoint. So we're gonna run up here first. Check this one out. All right, so here's a good look. Man, look at all those. That is really nice. Now this is a look at the other side of that valley. So we're coming up on this window, is supposedly out the road a little bit. Yeah, when I stopped back there, I took a break and ate some yogurt. I'll show you a picture of it here. So yogurt and banana with that granola. Man, was that delicious. Yes, so that got me fired up again. All right, so we're gonna be driving right towards an arch. I can see it from here. All right, you can see that one right there. That's got a, right through that bush. Look at all of them. There's a whole bunch of them up here. Maybe that's why it's called the window. Yeah, you're like right in the middle of them, and there's windows all over the place. That is really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna find a parking spot. The windows. So we are driving back. There's a loop up there, and there's only so many parking spaces, and they were all full because you can hike to like 5 different arches right from that spot, and there was nobody coming to their cars. They were all up in the arches. So it's unfortunate. Oh, look at those couple over there, and a long time from now they'll be arches. But it's kind of unfortunate that we didn't get a parking space up there. But hey, what we've seen so far, pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Yeah, so we're just driving back this way, and yeah, we still got a little more to see, so let's get going. Yeah, that's a good look there. See how the one sediment layer is very wavy on that one? That is really neat. For the most part, they're flat, but that one's got a wave to it. Yeah. So we're coming back past the Garden of Eden area and then working our way back. Now the Garden of Eden area, you can actually walk in further. I just got some pictures of that. Yeah, it was some rock scrambling, it looked like, but this is a good look back over the valley. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap around, get back out to the main road and work our way back towards the visitor center. Way off in the distance, you can see snow on those mountains. Yeah. Yeah, this is a shot from the other side. So that one right in the middle, that is called balanced rock. Yep, definitely balancing. All right, let's keep going. All right, here's another stop. So here's a look at ancient sand dunes. All right, so over time, sand drifts were covered by other layers of sediment, compressed and cemented by quartz and calcite into Navajo sandstone. Look at that. That is really neat. That's a vast area. Looking at this one straight ahead, they believe that at one time there was an arch that went from there, that was a center support, and then over to that one right there. So there used to be an arch that spanned that a long time ago, and it collapsed. So it's called Fallen Arch. Yep. So there's definitely trails you can do and hike. In fact, this is one coming up here on the right. There's a trail that goes back up there through there, and you can hike that as well. Yeah, lots to do in here. We've been in here for 10 hours already. And it's what, a half an hour video? But we've been here 10 hours already. Crazy. Yeah, from this overlook right here, look at all the ones that you can see. And I'm going to just pan up and show you that. Look at that. Way out there. Yeah, you can see all these pockets here that collected the water. Yeah, that's pretty neat. But look, way out there is that La Salle Mountain. So you can still see the snow on it. There's actually, looks like it's snowing up there on them again. Yeah, so it is only 57 degrees out here, so it's still a little chilly. But with that sun beating down now, it feels nice and warm. Yeah, this is, I think, going to be pretty much our last stop in the arches. Yeah, so I got to check and see if there's much more. All right, let's get back to the car. Yeah, that spot right there, that's where the waterfall was that we saw. You can see the black streak mark there on the cliff side, and I'm zoomed in so we can see it a little better. But yeah, that's what we saw, a waterfall there this morning. So whenever it rains really hard, I guess that's what happens. Yeah, so like I said, if you're in a slot canyon or something and a rainstorm comes up, it can be very, very dangerous. So just be careful if you ever go into one. All right, let's keep working our way to the entrance. I think I looked, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so we're just working our way down. We got a long way down yet. So there's some switchbacks here that we came up early this morning as it was snowing and raining. Well, it was only raining when we came up here, but some little turns, and then we work our way down to the visitor center. All right. Yeah, so we're down here in the shade now, driving through it, but isn't that beautiful? So we're making our way around to the visitor center. There's not too many cars down there, so we might try to stop in quick and see if there's any brochures. Wow, that is beautiful. Alrighty, I'm back. So I did go in the visitor center. They were going to close in like 15 minutes, so I ran through. Well, I didn't run. I walked through it real fast. So I did grab an Arches sticker for the car carrier, because that was an epic time today. Yeah, we've got over 12 hours in this park. So we're just going to make our way out the entrance. Yeah, that was great. All right, I'll talk to you in a bit. I've got to figure out what I'm doing. All right, see you soon. Okay, so we're just coming out the gate. Now the gate closes at 4, but the visitor center is open from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. every day. So there you go. Alrighty, so I just stopped in here at Mavericks to use their restroom and get back on the road. So I think I'm going to go ahead and close this video out very soon. I am just going to make a right-hand turn and head down towards Moab. I came to the upper end of town, but yeah, the sun's already going down behind that mountain. All right, so let me find a spot to close this video out. Alrighty, I got you in the car because it's windy up here and it was not going to be a good sound. But look at that. Right over there is that La Salle Mountain. Got the snow on it. And this area is called Sand Flats. So it's a place to do recreational stuff. But this parking area right here is to drop your trailer off. But you can't stay overnight. There's signs all over that say no camping. So I'm not planning on camping here. I was just planning on closing out this video because I got to edit it yet. So it's been 14 hours since we started this morning, and what a great trip we had through Arches. It was amazing. So where are we going next? Well, I think Canyonland. And then we're going to do a couple other things planned, but we're going to go to Canyonland on the next episode. But we got to close this video out. So remember, it's just one adventure at a time, and you have yourself a great adventure. And I really want to say that I appreciate every single one of you. And, you know, if you enjoyed this video, how about buying me a coffee on buymeacoffee.com, RA 2.0 / but I'll put that right here. How's that? But no, I really appreciate you guys and all the support and so forth. Yeah, we've still got a lot of episodes to do, so hit that notification bell as well. All right. Let's cue that music and end this video. All right. There we go. All right, so one last view. Moab is on the other side of this mountain. It's down in. If you ever get a chance to go over there and visit Moab, check it out. And just outside of town is Arches. And hey, there's some other hikes there that you could do, right? That I wasn't able to. But hey, we had a great time. I want to say thanks a lot for coming along. And remember, Tony 2.0 out. See you on the next video. Alrighty. See ya.